Alright, here we are at 37207 Ascella. Just a couple things that I noted right when I walked in. The house is in really good shape, but it's just dirty. You can see here, I don't know if this will show up in the video, but the grout lines here look clean in that area, but then it just gets off into the darker. So it just gets dirty. There's marks on the baseboards. I don't know if those will totally show up, but baseboard and wall, it's just little things. Like the house has been lived in. It's not perfect. There's actually a good spot on the grout lines. You can see this area here is clean, and this is where it's not, and it just gets darker. So, with a good deep cleaning, I think the tile and the grout will come out perfect. Good wipe down on the baseboards and walls might help. It's kind of everywhere though, so it might be worthwhile to consider repainting. But that type of stuff, and I'll say it here and I'll probably say it again a little later, is not necessarily going to bring you more value in the sale of your house. It won't get you the cash back immediately, but it will make your house sell a lot easier and faster. So it's kind of an exchange for some time and money is how that would work. But grout lines for sure need to be cleaned. Tile and grout. I didn't notice anything really broke or missing. Or holes in the wall. There's no holes in the walls that I could see. There's just some, like around the lamps there's some dust and dirt. All the window sills and blinds are dirty. I don't know if that'll show up at all in this video, but there's just dust and dirt. Bathroom baseboards have dust and dirt on them too. And the baseboards look really, really nice. It was upgraded high baseboards. The kitchen, again, nothing broke that I can see, nothing extremely worn. The cabinets have, like this one's actually not lined up exactly right, but that's not a big deal. Just has like a little bit of nick marks in it, nothing major. For being a rental, it's been lightly used. There's not a lot of chips or scratches or anything. The microwave is actually pretty clean on the inside. Stovetop looks pretty good condition, and the oven doesn't even look like it's been used. If it has been used, it's been really cleaned well. There's a couple, actually I take that back. There's a couple little grease splatters on the glass, but very, very minor. By the way, the extra keys and garage door remotes are in this drawer right next to the oven. The garage is in good shape. Nothing major. There's the water heaters over there. It's nice and clean. Around it, there's a couple spare tires or tiles over there. There's a little mark here on the floor, on the garage floor, but nothing major there. There's a little rust spot on the floor here. Nothing out of the norm for a garage that I would be too concerned on. Some minor marks on the walls. Same thing over here. A couple marks on the walls. Something to note on the switch plates in the whole house are dirty. So not just the garage ones here, but all of them show fingerprints and hand marks. Here's a good example. This one here. This is the one in the kitchen. So all the switch plates need to be, cleaned. Not a major thing, just things that help a house sell. Let's go ahead and take a look at the carpet now. So down here on the stairs, the carpet doesn't look too bad. It looks like it may have been cleaned, or the stairs may have been cleaned, but as we go higher, they start to show, like this one here shows some dirt over here on the edges. You can see it's brand new. And then as we get to the middle, it starts to show some wear. And then on this landing, we get quite a bit more dirt in the traffic pattern. And then we've got some fraying of the carpet here. And gets a little better again. Then it starts to show more wear. Over here again, looks brand new on the edges, and in the middle it shows the wear. I am going to assume here, so this is an assumption, that they had a cat, just because of these fray marks on the edges of the carpet. In my experience, that's usually a cat scratching, and there's even more evidence at the door jambs. But here we go, just more traffic patterns in the hallway, and traffic into here, and you can see it in each one of the rooms. You can see where the bed was, because the carpet looks brand new. Like that square shape right there is where the bed was, and then off to the sides you can see the traffic patterns around the edges of the bed. Back out here in the hallway, you can see the traffic pattern down the middle. And then this is where I was mentioning the evidence of the cat, or a cat. This carpet has been shredded thin so much that looks like they try to patch it with, maybe not, that's just probably the leftover shreds of carpet in there, but you can actually see the underneath of the carpet showing through. And the bathroom has it here as well, where it's pulling away from the tile a little bit, and like a cat probably was scratching underneath the door here and just pulling the threads out. Cats do that. Another bit of tile and grout that's super dirty. Underneath the cabinet, you can see it's cleaner, and then it just gets to dark. Bathroom shows, the cabinets here show some, just weathering, water probably dripping down the front, exposure to moisture in the air from maybe the shower. Tubs actually looked fine, toilets looked fine to me. Alright, back out here to the hallway again. The laundry room actually looks fine. There's a little bit of dirt in the grout, but that's what the grout's supposed to look like, I think, compared to the other spots in the house. The washer and dryer look fine. Actually, the dryer, let me say that, the dryer is missing the lint trap that goes right here. So the trap is not there. But they're here. I'm into the master bedroom here, so just take a step back real quick. We've got more evidence of the cat scratching in the carpet, and you can see the traffic pattern. That's where the master bed square was. The carpet looks new, and you can see the traffic pattern around the whole bed. And over here you can see there was a dresser right here that's nice and new carpet, and then the traffic pattern that leads to the bathroom. And then into the bathroom. Tile looks pretty good. It's got some spots. Shower. I don't know if this is going to show up in the video, but there's it needs a cleaning. It's actually just a little bit dirty. You can see the streaks. See if I can get closer. So the tile, it's actually a fiberglass looking tile, but it looks like it's got water runs in it, like where possibly cleaner ran down and cleaned it a little bit, but didn't quite clean all the soap and mess off of it. So just a good cleaning. We'll clean that right up. And same thing with the glass. The glass is cloudy. You can't really see through it clearly. And it's definitely not going to show up in the video, but maybe that'll help. You can see how you can see through it on the left, and the right you can't see through it. That should be crystal clear glass. But super easy fix with the cleaner, or proper cleaning. Here's a good example of the blinds and the windowsills are dirty. I don't know if that's going to show up in the video, but you know, not a hard thing to do, just takes time to clean. Alright, I think that's most of the things that I noticed. Actually, let me go to the backyard real quick. The closet, actually, other than the carpet, you know, wear marks, traffic patterns, it doesn't look bad. Doors have a little bit of marks on them. There's another example of like a cat or something, rub it on there, just dirty. Let's go to the backyard. Here's more. That's the air intakes for the vents. Yeah, and that filter needs to be replaced. It's dirty. Here's the HVAC. Just done. First look, it looks fine. Alright, backyard. Here's some baseboards again. Oh, here's the one window I wanted to show you guys this too. The one window that the decorative moldings have dropped down between the two window panes. This window doesn't actually open, so it's just cosmetic. It doesn't actually hurt the window or function of the window at all. All right, let's go to the backyard real quick. All right, so fences here, still latches and locks. Yeah, so backyard looks fine. I would not necessarily spend too much time on anything out here. Maybe spray some weed killer down or hard rake it, but not a big deal. Maybe some fresh mulch or wood chips might make it look a little better. Again, weed killer, not a big deal. This I don't think is a big place to spend a lot of money, since it's not bad at all. Oh, one other thing too to mention, there's a lockbox on this front door already. That is not mine, so it might be the property manager's. Might need to call him and see about taking it off. I'm gonna put mine over it, but we don't want to have two of them out here for confusion. All right, any questions, call me.